Oh shit! Ah shit! No, 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 please, no. Blood for the blood god. High five! Another one? Aw.
Yeah, people are way to try hard.
Yeah.
We are playing it just for the fun.
Ooh, see, nice.
That was a good one.
That's my first one.
Play this on both.
You broke my virginity.
Oh no. This game have the unfortunate Counter-Strike syndrome, you know? A lot of people are raging and...
Somebody got shot there.
No, he hit me. He hit my dick on the way over.
Oh, you had it. It's a knife. What's that?
You call that a knife? This is a knife.
This is a knife. Fuck.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh.
Look at chicken. Look at the chicken. It's a chicken. It's a chicken. Chicken is amazing. Bark, 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 bark.
Kinda moonwalking though, like look at the walk. You know, like also floating a little, you know?
This is the best chicken ever.
I cannot live anymore.
While you were reloading, Yumi, I was shooting.
Oh, ding!
Omae shinderu.
Nani?
Chicken.
Fuck. Chicken pakuru. Oh, I didn't.
You wanna go poo poo? You wanna go poo poo? We can go poo poo.
No, you wanna go.
Baha! Bahel! Baha! 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 Yahoo! Oh, it's a very bad place to put it down. Oh, I think of it. Oops. Oh, oops. Indeed. Oh no, it didn't give me everything back. Jesus Christ, this game shit. Let's go. Let's go. Ah! Fucking hell! Get the fuck away from me! Oh, no, 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 please, no! Jesus Christ! I died. Scared the shit out of Fleur. Let's get the shit out of Fleur. Let's follow him for a little bit. I'm gonna be so sus. If he kills me, man.
I just want to say I miss you guys. I just miss you guys. It's silly, thank you, Titanic, thank you! I'm moving instantly silly. He was following me the whole fucking time. I
But
was running,
Fleur, if so, who killed Nikki if I was with you the whole time?
Oh.
Yeah, yeet. Okay, I'm gone. Oh no, you have balloon arms. Oh, you actually have your name over. You actually have your name.
Yes.
So this is dead one. It's got your
Yes,
name.
this one says city.
But if that's silly, and I'm silly, does that mean
He's
I'm
an
God?
imposter. He's an imposter.
I don't want to be God, guys. This is
He's
awful.
just.
Oh shit, dude. Oh, I need to sit down. I don't want to be God. Oh no. Oh no. My life is a lie.
The day you become God is the day we all commit mass murder ourselves.
Anyway,
Viking, if you become God, I'll just be drinking the
work.
What does Private Q do?
I saved your life! I saved your life! Don't shoot me, I saved your life! Let's be friends, please, please.
You saved
Let's
his
be
life.
friends! Please, let's be friends. Yes, friends! Friends!
You saved
now where's his
Friends.
knife?
The letters are broken.
Give me your knife. Give me your knife.
You said you saved
Give me
his
your knife.
life.
Give me your
Yeah,
knife.
sure.
This is
Yeah,
so
sure, there you go.
You son of a bitch. I want to show you something real
Oh
quick.
my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
Detective.
gun. I need a gun. I don't have a gun.
Detective. Hello. How you doing?
Somebody go to the back. There's a
Come and look at this.
freaking out.
Is it gun freaking out?
Well now, I say you're as ready as you'll ever be for what's ahead. Allow me to show you the path.
You're ready now.
Fuck. Notice me, senpai. Damn it! I come for you. Don't shoot me through the window!
Fuck. Guess I only have two guns. Through the window, down the hole.
Bring out my second weapon.
My sweat is running down my balls. What? Ah shit!
What?
No, he's still alive.
Oh, you fucker! That's sneaky of you. What? It's seeing me. Nice ghost. Get the fuck out of here. What up? Look at this scary fuck. It's fucking gone. Ah! Ooh. Gucci Gucci goo. Yeah, Brofist. La 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 la. Hamina. Eh.
Waka waka.
Hey. Waka.
You boy.
Into it. Enjoy it, you man. The grinding good. Hello, everybody. We are playing the last episode of Life is Strange True Colors today. It was a very bitter ending. especially since I was really rooting for him. I was really hoping he was so much more than what he was. I was not expecting it, and he was like my homeboy, and he betrayed me like that. It was such a like, it crushed me. Like, I literally said on stream, "Please don't let him get killed or anything like that," and then he just draws a gun on me. If you haven't been here before, we have been playing Life is Strange True Colors. We are playing as Alex Chen, who moved up to Spring Haven, Colorado, to be with her long distance brother that she lost all information about after being separated through being at an orphanage. And after 8 years, they were finally able to meet each other again. And she moved over to live with him. She been having these problems because of her powers, where she can literally feel people's feelings. And the first episode, we end up in a huge accident that cost our brother's life. We spent the couple next episodes patching up and finding out that this was not an accident. This was because of the deliberate thing that happened with this mining company in the town called Typhon. And we've been trying to solve out why exactly Typhon is trying to undermine and let this accident happen. So we ended up coming too close to getting arrested. Typhon Money wanted to sign an affidavit where we would deny anything would ever happen and that we wouldn't pursue them because of the flash drive we stole from one of their workers. When we denied that, we ended up confronting the bar owner, Jed, which is Ryan's father, one of our best friends up here. And also the one have given us a place to live while the whole thing is happening. He says that he knows what they're hiding.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh yeah, exactly, Diva. That is exactly what happened. The boy ripped my heart out. We went with Jed to find out what happened, and as we were looking down this ventilation shaft of a mining place, we could just feel that such a silly oak. Yes, a little bit. I'm such a sad oak because of what happened. So we go up to this ventilation shaft and we feel that, Jed, why are you sad? Why are you sad, Jed? I'll actually pull it up. I'll see if I can pull up the stream, the previous stream, if you haven't seen it yourself. It literally broke my heart. Give me 1 second, I'll do it. So, we were rooting for this guy, Jed, right? And he was like our homeboy. He was doing all for us. And the homeboy really took a turn. Just because we don't see it when we start the game, I do not like this. It was better in the previous games, where you would see what happened previously. Give me 1 second to pull up the stream here. That's what I'm broadcasting right now. Let's see. If you haven't seen it yet, this was the last episode. This was the last 10 minutes of what happened. I'm just gonna go there.
I know what they're hiding.
What? If you find it here, this is
You're telling me you knew that Typhon's crooked this whole time?
another one. Yeah, it's the last one that just came out.
I've been carrying their secrets for far too long.
Is that the reason they gave you the pub, right? You
I
rescued.
know what they buried in the mountains.
I'll see if I can put myself a little bit to the side here so you can see when my heart gets ripped out. Previous me. What? Yeah, this if anything happens to Jed, didn't they turn enough people into hipsters? No, not really. As well rage quit. I guess
Please do not harm
The
my
first game was a
poor
little bit
innocent
hipstery. The
Jed.
second game was actually quite interesting. It was more like you being on the run.
Where are we?
This is the third game, which is more like a
About 2 clicks that way is the mining site.
sadness of what happened to you. Like the first one, you try to prevent the murder of your best friend, and the second one,
What is this
you try to be on the run to lose your brother
They're scattered everywhere.
by getting arrested.
Over the years, mines
While
grow
this
into
one is more
mines,
about you
creating
finding
weapons under
your brother.
What you're searching for
No, she
is
can
down
she
below.
can feel people's feelings. See here, this is where I'm just like
he
proper fuck
pushes
me up.
me into it. Jed? Jed?
Jed,
Why are you sad?
why are you sad?
Look at my face. Look at my face.
Jed?
It's a gun.
I'm sorry, kid.
Look at my face. I'm so distraught
gun
right
down.
here.
Okay,
Why if
Just-
people have feelings?
put the gun down.
I tried to talk you out of it, scare you off.
This was like a father figure to
I
me
was
while I was
sure those
playing.
pictures of Ryan and Steph would do the trick,
What?
but you were relentless.
He was such a good guy. Ever since I saw him,
Well,
like
damn
my
well
favorite
enough
person in
alone.
the game.
You don't have to do this.
I do. 12
That's
years
Dash,
ago,
though. I know.
I made a mistake. The kind of thing that you
That's Dash. I got shit
can't
mustache. I did
undo.
like clean it.
But Typhon made me a deal. A way to save my town. Give my boy a normal life. I
Dad, you're
never
scaring me.
wanted Gabe to get hurt.
He gave us a place to live. He sheltered my brother. He
Go to hell.
and that was the ending of the last episode.
Me.
Fuck me. I said. Yes, that was the ending of the last episode. We're playing the final episode today. So if you just came in, I'll just recap everything. Every Life is Strange game is a different story, right? So it's not like the first game you're a kid hipster taking photographs, unreeling a mystery and a murder sequence and trying to prevent it, realizing there was something much bigger going on. I'll tell you about it. And the second game, you are two brothers, where your father gets killed by a police officer, and you end up on the run because of your little brother having this superpower, literally being a telepath. Your little brother caused an explosion where the police officer dies, and you go on the run, trying to run over to Mexico. And ended up like in a huge like police chase with a lot of story in between. This game is about Alec Chen, where you're an orphan, you've had your powers for a while, you go to therapy to figure out what this is. Everything just gets fucked up. Your brother contacts you and asks you to live with him after not seeing him for 8 years. Because of being an orphanage, you kind of lose contact with your family because they split you up, right? And first day you're here, your brother dies. He gets into an accident up in the mines. And you think, why did this happen? We called in and there was not supposed to be an explosion. And it still was one that caused a landslide that killed your brother. You end up finding that a mining company is covering something up. And you need to unveil what this is. And finally, when we end up in this huge hassle between finding out what the secret of theirs are, you confront Jed and ask, this is what actually happening, and we don't know what to do next. And he said, I know what's up. Come with me, I'll show you the whole thing. And this scene happened, and it broke my heart. Anyway, we are gonna actually get back into the game itself and see what happens. Give me 1 second while the screen adjusts. This is not your father. This is a guy that when your brother ended up by himself, he took care of your brother. His son is named Ryan, and he was your brother's best friend. And he became your best friend. And while your brother passed away, Jed, the old guy with the mustache, gave you a job, gave you a place to live, took care of you, was always the sweet guy in the town, right? So he was like the father figure, and I think that they knew what was going on. No, this is the last episode. This like its true colors. This is the third game. So everything that I said about this orphanage kid that moved to this town, she has the ability to feel what people are feeling to the point where she can almost read their minds, and also she can take your feelings away. So you're so scared you don't know what to do, you can take that feeling away. Or you're so angry that you might punch someone, you can take that feeling away, and they feel a little bit calmer afterwards. Anyway, we've gone on for too long. Let's jump in and see if we actually survive that fall. That was a point blank shot anyway, so that was straight in the face. I wonder, did that graze us or something? A little bit of a recap
Welcome
from...
back, Alex.
Is this like a memory or something?
Do you want to talk about your time in Colorado? Let's start with something positive. What did you learn from your
This is
visit to
afterlife.
Haven Springs?
What was my time? It was a meaning of home.
I thought I learned what it means to make a place your home.
That must have felt like quite the victory.
Also, when we
Let's
feel
talk about
people's
how it
feelings,
feels to know that you might have been wrong.
if they have a very strong feeling, we almost start to mimicking them. Like, if they are sad, we feel sad. If they are angry, we feel angry.
I suppose I'm proud of you for trying. You helped some people. Chased a mystery. Got to kiss a pretty girl.
We're gonna be
But
hipsters.
Alex,
Enjoy yourself.
you're right back where you started.
Yeah. You're wrong, though.
You're wrong. I don't belong in here.
If that were true, Alex, you'd know you were talking to an empty chair.
What? You were... Caution.
What the fuck?
Ijeve Ovation. I don't know. Oh, doggy. A guitar case? Knock knock.
Hey, my guitar. Knock, knock.
I'm not gonna knock it. How am I feeling, guys? I'm feeling sad.
Is that what I look like? Really?
That's a Black Lantern lantern. Racks in the wall. Family photos. I think these are the pictures that we had on the nightstand, yeah.
These
A picture with
don't
Gabe.
belong
Aw.
to Dr. Lin.
Oh, it's different, a Black Lantern. Doesn't look green to me. Tuning peg. Dr. Lin, in light of the recent excitement, now is a good time to remind Helping Hands residents that impulses to leaving our institution, while understandable, are best resisted. Remember, the outside world is sharp-toothed and possessed of an insatiable hunger, and you are soft and slow and appetizing. Why throw yourself into its mouth? Throw yourself instead into mine. This is like everything else just went away. We just had Dr. Lin now.
How did I even get back here?
Attention residents, please join me in welcoming Alex Chen back to Helping Hands. We're happy, though not surprised, that Alex has once more submitted herself to the stultifying and inescapable embrace of our institution. The poster has disabled replies. Om nom nom. Om nom nom indeed. ISO, I don't know. I don't know what they mean by ISO. Learning how to help with hands, yes. One missing patient answers to Alex. She was always scratching at the door trying to get out, but she's declawed, so her capacity to fend for herself is minimal. If spotted, please exercise caution when approaching. She will appear friendly and normal, but we've had some behavioral issues in the past. Please help me find my patient. I'm starting to get really worried. It's like a missing cat poster. So we went from being welcome, welcome, and now it's inescapable to please help me find my cat. Take it? Or just take the tuning peg? What the? We are in the dream, guys. Welcome to Dreamscape. What this has to say.
12 years ago, I made a mistake. The kind of thing that you can't undo.
Last thing Jed said to us.
Alex, you know that I care about you. With everything that has happened, I just want what's best for you.
I will always love you. Kindness, pass it on, respect. R-E-S-B-C-T, what you gonna do for me? Our folder. What's the document case number?
I guess that's me.
Case number
Case
53322.
53322.
So yeah, we're just a number to them. Institutionalized, you know. Emotional instability, occasional violent outbursts, hallucination, visual hallucination, oral, delusional, ideations, depression, anxiety, diagnosis, none. Oral is like to see colors around people.
Thrown down a... what?
Alex expresses a detailed and or boasts delusion that she's is able to read other people's emotion, states and believes that because of this ability, she equally equipped to help others overcome their own emotional traumas. It's difficult to overlook the irony. Someone as profoundly dysfunctional as Alex adapting to the role of emotional caretaker. Had she not be returned to my care, I do not think it's hyperbolic to speculate that her reckless attempt at fixing her friends and family would eventually have gotten someone hurt. It is my belief that Alex's delusions constitute a threat to her continued well-being, as well as those of others. As such, I recommend Alex to be thrown down an endless pit, her body shattered against each judging board, an errant brick, until she is forgotten in the darkness beneath the world. It is, in my professional opinion, the most humane thing we can do for her. Fun fact, though, it says here that someone with such an personal, dysfunctional, like mentality, in most cases, and in many cases at least, a lot of people have become psychiatrists as people that have been through either trauma themselves or feel like a continuation or like a similarity to a lot of these people they talk to. It's very rarely that you become a therapist without at least some experience yourself, I believe. The door. Can I leave the door? I have the peg and stuff. Knock knock. Hello, housekeeping. Who there? Housekeeping. I clean.
Alex Chen?
Eat it.
My guitar case has never heard of me.
I'm patient number
Sure.
53322.
Huh.
How about the door? Can I open the door?
I've got...
Locked, isn't it?
Of course.
Like Alice in Wonderland kind of thing. Patient number 53322. Get back to your cell. Go back to your holding cell. 5. I just realized that this popping sound sounded like when I opened the guitar case. Let's fix it. You have the peg. He must have hurt her head real bad falling down that pit. If this is delusions we get. Do people tend to actually have like dreams when they end up crashing out like this? Like in my experience and opinions and so on, like I always like remember blackouts to like instantaneously go over. You like slowly just ease back into it, no dreams, no nothing. I guess people are different. Yeah. This is how we're supposed to look like, right? Falling down that pit. Imagine that those ventilation shafts can go hundreds and hundreds of feet down, straight down. Alright, it's not as big, it's like... Oh! We didn't fall all the way down. Broken rib. Probably that cut up here is probably where the bullet grazed us. We are leaning on a very, very unstable plank on a metal pipe somewhere. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit! What? What? Back! I'm back in the room again. Wouldn't it be nice if we could wake
Alex.
up? Wait.
Gabe?
I'm in danger.
You're dead.
So? Lots of people are dead, Alex.
Nice one, Diva.
Most people.
Where are we?
Is this a detention center? No,
I
hospital.
want to say a hospital.
Dr.
So-
Mendez to intensive care. Dr. Mendez to intensive care.
Yep, definitely a hospital.
Gabe.
Okay, here's what I do know. You're 10, I am 14. Our mother is sick. So is our father. But it's a different kind of sickness.
Mother has cancer, Dad. I can't remember what happened.
Play your part.
Mentally, maybe?
Ow! Gabe, why?
I didn't do anything.
Stop.
Both of you,
Dad.
behave.
Mechanic? temperamental as well
Alex.
as that of us.
Go check on your mother.
Okay.
We know our brother ended up in juvie. Don't know why.
She was right over there.
We know when he came out of juvie, he ended up moving around, ending up in Haven Springs. But we don't really know what happened to the family
Gabe and
until
I
now.
used to watch cartoons on this thing after school.
Here with our mother.
There it is. The painting that taught me that art sucked sometimes.
Sometimes. Like the Gold Rush story.
We couldn't afford a private room. Just got lucky, I guess. We spent so much time in here that I basically memorized every article.
Bruise. Okay.
Gabe told me it was full of needles. Scared me to death.
Well, they're full of needles and anything that is waste related, right? So, any tissues, any bandages, any biochemical thing that can cause bacterial outbreak if you touch it with your bare hands. And yes, needles are some
Mom
part of
used
that.
to fidget with her keys whenever she was
Lucky
worried.
cat. So, what is she here for? Is she like kind of sick? I think it was cancer we read in the document somewhere. Should we charge her phone while we're here? Bad joke, but... So, if we were I was 10, he was 14. So this is 8 years ago, yeah.
How many nights did Dad spend in this room? Is there something so weird and scary about watching your dad cry? Mom. Every time I... Hi, Mom.
Mama?
Mom. Mom.
Such a brave girl. How do you ever get so brave?
Is that how it went? You don't think you missed anything?
Few things probably.
Ow! Gabe, why?
I didn't do anything.
Stop.
Both of you.
Dad.
If you're 10, you will
Behave.
tend to forget about things that might be important, I guess.
Alex.
I also didn't go through the way of actually making a younger version of you.
Okay.
Something got added to a journal. Oh, we see what happened here now.
Wait.
Alex Shen Cage 10 sadness. These are our feelings. Today we went back to the hospital because my mom is sick. Our neighbor drove us there because my dad stayed in the nights with my mom. I wanted to bring my rat's Shoo because I always bring Shoo when I go to the hospital to see my mom, but I forgot. My mom and I have always take care of my brother and my dad. She used to not be so skinny, but now she is skinny. I wish that she was not so skinny, and I wish she could come home. She writes like a 10-year-old, like repeating, like, she's so skinny. Like she didn't used to be skinny, but now she is skinny. So I wish she was not skinny. That's not like a 10-year-old, right? She gave me a necklace to wear sometimes. Friend check with Gabe? No. Charlotte pressed Rose. Didn't find anything with Ducky. I'm so sad about that. Found Riley's letter. There's so many stuff you didn't find. Like I know where one of the stuff with Gabe is.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, we forgot to use our thingy. Oh yeah, we forgot to bring water.
No matter how much Mom drank, her throat was always dry. It was always too hot in this room.
Oh, here we go. Keys.
Gabe, Alex, I need you to listen very carefully. We got some scary news today, and I'm going to be spending some time at the hospital.
What? Mom? Are you okay?
Hush now. It's going to be okay.
They found out
Do you
she had
understand
cancer.
me? Things will be different for a little while. But I am going to be okay.
Yes. Exactly. Wouldn't it be nice? Oh. This is another night. The overnight bag is not where you...
How many nights did Dad spend in this room?
There's a hot dog man there. Wasn't that just
Sleeping
here
in an uncomfortable
last time?
chair and eating vending machine dinners.
Hey, Mommy.
Hi, Mom. Mom. Mom.
Water, Alex. Get her some water.
Well, that's different. Who said that? Mom's not here. Oh, Dad's not here. He's outside.
Thank you.
You hate the donkey.
You almost never cried, even when you were very small. Did you know that? That's been my biggest challenge with you. How do you take care of someone who is already so strong?
Can't handle my emotions. My emotions. Wait. Necklace? Oh yeah, we got the necklace to wear sometimes.
No tears, my strong girl. I want you to make me a promise. Your brother, your father, they are going to need you. You have to be strong. Will you do that?
Strong.
Alex.
Have you seen this somewhere before? I don't know, did she lose it when
Such a brave
went
girl.
into the orphanage maybe?
How do you ever get so brave?
Emotions. Now, what this be? A small box TV with a VHS recorder in it. We're home somewhere. What home? Where we grew up? Huh, good setting. Halloween time. Like almost Halloween here. You guys gonna dress up for Halloween? Shoo Shoo before he got before Shoo Shoo got like proper aged. The young Shoo Shoo.
Was that the last time you talked to her? Mom.
I think so.
Do you miss her?
Reminds me very much of like the last episode of Life is Strange.
Gabe,
you go through that
what's
like
going on?
weird psycho trip.
You're 11, I'm almost 15.
Year later.
Dad and I are time bombs. You keep running back and forth, trying to defuse us both.
Dad turned more and more aggressive. Gabe
This
is
is going to suck so bad.
16 and very much not liking what's happening.
Play your part.
Play my part. Wah 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 wah. I do wonder when if we survive this, what is our next move?
There was only ever one thing to do when they got like this. Drown them out and wait for it to pass.
Use music, I suppose. Wouldn't it be nice if they could stop fighting? They stop fighting. It's weird that they are using like big, like grown-up versions of Gabe and her. Like in the other games, you would see like them actually younger. The shrine for her over there, so she passed away. He's trying the best he can. He gets angry. Gabe is acting out. Is that the reason why he ended up in juvie, you think?
Alex?
Yes.
Hey.
Hi.
It's okay. It's just me. But you know that's not how it went down, right?
No, they fought and Gabe acted out and someone got hurt, right? There must be a reason why he ended up in juvie. And we're not with our dad anymore. Gabe was writing a list about wanting to apologize, but he couldn't find his dad anywhere. And that was around when we ended up orphaned.
It was my job to keep the peace. But no matter what I did, Dad's laundry. I always set it here when it was done so he could find it. I tried so hard to keep my promise to her.
Together. Little Shoo Shoo.
At least I managed to hold on to you, Shoo Shoo.
The only thing she had back from the old days.
Mom and Dad had this TV before they had either of us.
Huh.
Gabe had barely used this backpack in weeks. Nobody could get him to go to school.
Was
Gabe
this in
loved
school?
Son of Lead back when it was an indie.
Nice
It was too gory for me.
to see that Son of Lead actually lived on.
The killer mistress tabs in this book weren't even close to right.
Our academy.
Mom's old sewing kit. Don't think I've ever even tasted a butter cookie.
When you open
Cleaning
up the
Dad's
sewing
ashtray
kit and it's
was
actually
not my
cookies in there.
favorite job in the
Ma,
world.
you lied to me!
It was full of greeting cards. Mom kept every single one we ever got.
Oopsies is a board game everyone keeps playing. Birch of Twine. 101 recipes. Voting for the future? Why did he have like two, or they have at least 3 versions of the 101 recipes? Lucky cat.
Thanks for trying, Lucky Cat. My job was to sort them in order of how close we were to a collections notice.
Yeah, I remember stuff like that growing up. Not
I
gonna lie.
wanted to be a werewolf that Halloween.
Werewolf.
I can't believe they were ever this happy.
Noodles, cornflake cereal. Is that Choco Crisp cereal? Is there Choco Crisp around? You think we might find out Choco Crisp?
Gabe used to steal Dad's beer all the time. It was like the one thing they didn't fight about. We never really touched these after Mom died. She was such a good cook. 2 cups water for 1 cup rice. Set timer for 30 minutes. Do your history homework. Serve. I didn't even know what CPS was.
Child
Just
Protective
that I was afraid of them.
Oregon Child Protective Services. Leslie someone.
Almost empty. Almost always.
Upstairs. Can't go upstairs. Guess we intervene, I suppose.
Where you going? Are you gonna tell her? Or is that my job?
Keep your voice down.
Fine, I'll do it. Alex, Dad lost his job again. So we're broke. Again.
Don't talk to me that way. Despite what you may believe, you do not know everything. You think what? I laid myself off?
It's okay. We'll figure it out. I
don't know, Dad. But what are we supposed to do now? We gotta eat.
We can sell some records. Or what about my guitar? We can sell that.
Alex, what is it gonna take to get you to stop defending him?
If your mother could see you now.
I don't want to hear about Mom.
Babe!
I'm so tired of you using her as an excuse to be a piece of shit. Don't fucking touch me, piece of shit.
Dad.
Ooh. Bonk.
Damn it, Alex.
I'm okay.
What did I do?
It's okay. It was an accident.
Alex, I didn't...
Dad, it's okay. Really, I'm not hurt.
Uh-oh. Oh no, did he like...
I can't do this.
Did he write in his final Sudoku puzzle? Are you just leaving?
Someone will come. That woman from CPS. Someone.
Cannot do this. So this is what he did then. He just ran off.
Dad.
And we ended up in the orphanage for a while.
I'm sorry.
Gabe in juvie.
No. No. Dad!
You're dependent. You had this all the time? Wow. They lived off cornflakes and pasta and noodles for the next foreseeable future until CPS had an unannounced visit. We went from sad to scared. Probably gonna see anger and joy. Well, probably not joy, because she said like seeing Ryan with joy was the first time she ever felt that. So probably next will be anger. Wait, we woke up. No, we didn't wake up. We're still in bed. This would be... She'll become Vulcan.
Hey,
He looks
can I ask
more
you a
like
question?
Raven from Teen Titans.
Which orphanage is this? The one in Grant Park?
We together at the
I
orphanage?
thought it'd be nicer.
Or he ended up at
can't
UV because of something.
do this, okay? I can't.
You need to.
No.
You need to be honest about what you see.
I was. I have. And now I'm done.
Almost. But not yet.
You have the...
You were 12, I am 16. I steal a car and end up in
That's
juvie.
how car theft. Okay.
Come on.
Then you're 13, 14, 15.
I mean, it'd be that fight with that
Orphanages,
girl.
group homes, musty rooms in the strange houses of foster parents. By the time you're 17, you've seen them all. Somewhere along the line,
Hi, Ray.
you start to feel things.
Yeah.
Is this a crust crab? Tongue.
The crust crab.
Your own emotions don't belong to
money. Oh, thank you so much for the...
You have
Oh,
nothing.
Jesus. 1,200
No
bits.
one.
Thank you so very much, Ray. This is the Krusty
You're
Krab
alone.
for you. Give you a Krusty Krab burger.
I don't want this.
Alex,
Welcome to the sad palace. Everything is sad here now.
play your part.
So is this the part where we end up fighting that girl, you
Play
think?
my part. I used to write one every day. Stupid.
Yeah, if he just bailed like that, he wouldn't have an address that
You
we
clearly
know.
missed him.
And guess I missed a few days.
Happiness is a choice you make every day.
We weren't allowed to bring glass into the dorms. So we had to drink from this thing.
Like hamsters in a cage.
Except it
Pretty sure it's locked.
must be after God. They put me on so many meds.
Oh Jesus, yeah, that is a lot of meds. Aripiprazole, lithium XR, methin. Doctor's writing, man. See, aripiprazole, lithium, methylphenidate, breakfast and lunch, risperidone. Anything I know here? I don't know any of these. An inhaler.
Did any of them ever work?
Nah.
Some of them helped. A little. None of
Dull
them
your senses, I
fixed
suppose.
me.
In their defense, mutant empathy isn't exactly in the DSM.
True.
They used to say this place wasn't a prison.
You have metal bars everywhere, and you're in curfew, and you can't do anything.
Maybe they were trying to keep you safe.
From
Guess
whom?
so. Whatever the reason, the end result was prison bars. I took a fork in here one time and hid it under my mattress. Just 'cause, fuck you.
Plastic one? Resident must adhere to a assigned schedule at all time and are not permitted to loiter in the dormitory outside the designated free time. Glass and silverware are to remain in the canteen, and do not bring these into the dormitory. Non-resident guests are not permitted in the dormitory. Lights out occurs at 9 p.m. every evening. No music, no TV, no screen time after lights out. Failure to adhere to any of these rules will result in disciplinary action. You mean like physical disciplinary, or just like sit you down and say, what did you do?
The same thing on all of us.
You really feel like you were their property?
We didn't belong to anyone else, did we? I remember the kid who put this here. Sadie... Sally.
If you're getting out of this fucking place.
Something with an S?
You were friends at first, right?
Way at first. Then I freaked out on her and she was done with me.
Oh, that was the one where
Like
they fought, right?
Fancy.
Everyone had one good outfit.
When the
we wore them
parents
to
came out.
Meet the parents.
Did it help?
Kinda think you already know the answer to that question. Well, there are my strings. Where's my guitar?
This is the previous one. Alex Shane Rage. Cage? Remember to keep everyone happy. Homework, English, to do. Break time, listen to record, 5 minutes, no more. Gabe laundry, start, make rice, chop veggies, cook chicken, throw veggies in pan with chicken. Serve Gabe laundry. She became the new mom, or at least tried to be, while no one else could really take that place. That's sad. Most of the time, it's just a kick out of foliage air, or a bad fine. Yes? It's in this footlocker. Kick it. I think this will be anger. The only anger thing I remember reading about is her fighting with someone in the dormitory. Oh, she's on display for parents to be sold. You look outside of that window, there's people there. Oh.
She's been through so much. I just don't know if we're prepared for a troubled girl.
And that's scared. Like, that was sad. This is scared.
It says here she's sensitive. What does that mean?
Anger.
I wonder why she's never found a home before.
What's that anger? So, sadness, scared, and anger.
I'm sure she's a sweet girl, but she's not for us.
She's awfully old, isn't she?
This is the kid that's been in all those fights, right?
I want to help. I really do, but there's just something
Off
broken. Wrong.
With her.
Damn, girl, quiet down. Chill. Breathe in, breathe out. Goose, fraba. And this is the last episode, so we're literally going through her past while she's passed out in this mine shaft. Well, you get to know a little bit in a while, I'm sure.
Why?
We have like these mental visions because we literally knocked ourselves out seeing our past and how we end up where we are. This isn't like her.
Nobody picked me?
Them as a kid.
Nobody picked you. Nobody wanted you. Mom died. Dad left. I bailed. You couldn't keep us together.
It was my job to keep us.
You were 11 years old.
Not your job.
You were 11 years old. You were a kid, Alex. Let it go. People leave. Life gets hard. Sometimes it's a big shit sandwich. Make it better. Be angry at Dad. Miss Mom. Hell, be angry at me. But don't give up. No one gets to tell you what you're worth. And no one can take your life away. Fight.
Hoorah.
I'm not sure
You have a gift. It's something you don't even understand. You can change the world. Make it better.
I am Super Wolf.
Now get up.
What?
Get up and fight.
Yeah, you can't sleep on the ground. You need to get up. Are you finally coming to? Like, we got shot by a person that we trusted so much and fell down a mine shaft ventilation hole. And those are the dreams you had afterwards. You have a broken rib. You have a graceful wound shot on her head. And we're alive. And now we might actually find out what's happened down here. Like the reason why Typhon is hiding everything. The irony. The Black Lantern. Phone? Lighter. We had one lighter, yes. What if you never picked that up? This was in Gabe's trunk in his apartment after he passed out. Leg broken? Better put our headsets on for this one, guys. Oh no. Oh yes. Please, some is it paraffin that's in those oil lanterns? Good thing we kept a hold of that. Oh, we don't have a broken leg, I think. We just hurt.
I've got to find a way out of here.
Collapsed? Yes, this is collapsed. This is like Silent Hill meets that that horror game where you have decision making and need to make everyone alive and people can die and stuff.
No more ladder. Not that I'd be much good at climbing.
And ladder this out. So yeah, we grew up in an orphanage. We got separated from our brother after he went to juvie. 8 years later, we ended up meeting her again, or him again. He dies the same day due to an accident. Around because of the mining areas, right? And we realized that it's not an accident, that there's something behind it, why the mining company let the accident happen in the first place, right? And now we're trying to figure out what was the reason. And then the guy that was taking care of us, giving us shelter, a house over our head, and a job and everything, turned out to take us out here, shoot us in the back, and we fell down that that little air shaft here. I trusted him so much. I'm so distraught because of it. Now we need to get out. But what happens when we get out? We haven't found out anything.
Mines growing into mines, just like Jed said.
It's also gonna come out and jump at us, so don't worry about that. It's not like a super horror game.
I'm gonna choose not to read anything into this.
Is he dead because he's dead, or is he dead because of ear or what?
I could almost laugh.
Safety
If
first.
it wouldn't hurt so much.
Oh, broken ribs. You want to guess how many?
How long has this stuff been down
Cigarette butt,
here?
so it's safe to. It's people use this as a break room, right? There's a drill over there, a saw machine or a drilling machine there, I think. Super lucky finding this lantern though, with still like paraffin in it. That sound.
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Oh, we're running out.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Panic attack, panic attack. Calm down, breathe slowly.
I can do this.
Slowly breathing. Calm your breath. Ease yourself. You can do this, Alex. We believe in you. This must be the worst thing in the world. Being inside of like a dark pitch black mineshaft. You have no idea. Like these places are like mazes.
Okay.
Because people dig in every direction, right, back in the day. And with no vision, you walk into places. You can walk straight into a like 700-foot drop somewhere.
That aura is the only lead I've got.
Are we using our aura to get forward now? Is that red? Does that mean that someone's angry? Like, if someone had such an emotion, sometimes you can read emotion stuff into actual objects and see, like, events of the owner's life.
All right, boys, getting close.
Helldivers for life, huh, Jed?
Dig so deep, we see where the devil sleeps.
Goddamn right.
Seen devil?
This is it. This is what Typhon tried to bury.
A lot of runoff moisture in this soil. Jed, we gotta call it. This dig is fucked.
Nothing's fucked.
Jed, we got no pumps running. No.
My teams have never quit a dig this deep before. We finish the job.
Well, Jed was the reason the whole collapse happened.
Steady goes. Steady.
Fuck was...
Move! Come on! Clear the tunnel! Who's on radio?
Jed! Fuck!
Jed! Jed!
Oh my god.
We gotta move now!
Like he got
There's still men back there. They'll drown.
Yeah, and so will we if we don't get the fuck out. Make the call, Jed.
God damn it! God damn it! Everyone, let's go now!
Yeah, he got awarded a
Smells like fireworks.
Hero's Medal.
Must be where Typhon blew the charges.
Because he saved 19 people, but he was the reason everyone died in the first place. So that is why, probably, that might be why that he did never actually want to keep that medal or let people talk about it. Typhon also gave him a lot of money so he could start a bar that he owns. Oh no! Our dad was here?
Dad.
What? Our dad was in this accident?
Jed! Come back! Jed, you son of a bitch!
Chen, you gotta stop, man.
Jed! Fuck you, Jed!
It's over, Chen. He's not coming back.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Gabe spent so long trying to find our dad, but he had no leads, no nothing. And every time he tried to dig up anything, nothing came out of it. And now we know why. I'm back. Now the thing is that we can't just go straight into town, because Jed's still there. We need to be very smart about this. Do we have any proof that he pushed us in? Do we have... Like, he's a very loved person here. We raise our bad drinks to Jed Lucan. But this location on blah 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 day saved 19 people. So he just ran, he didn't save people, he just ran after he kept his men digging far too deep, ignoring safety rules and everything. Black Lantern is closed for council meeting.
During my time here, I've come to realize what makes Haven so special.
Typhon personnel.
It's a flower shop.
Typhon worker.
Run by multiple generations. A bar owner who greets every customer by
Jed.
name. It's a spring festival tradition going back 100 years.
Ducky. Charlotte.
History, loyalty, pride. These values which define Haven are the same values that Typhon was built on. And that is why our partnership has been so successful. It's been my privilege to renew Typhon's commitment to Haven. We believe in this community, and we're tremendously excited for its future.
Thank you, Diane. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're eager to make this official. So, time to vote, folks. And then lunch.
Oh, he's off his face.
Alex! Oh my god! I'm fine. You are not fine. We have to get you to a doctor.
What happened to you?
This will be hard to hear.
I found out something you need to hear. I'm sorry.
What?
Alex, you're hurt.
Be honest, we like...
Do you need help? We can call an ambulance.
Typhon's been lying to all of you. And so has Jed Lucan.
Alex, what's going on?
Don't pretend.
You know exactly what's going on. I was down in the mine last night. I saw what Typhon's been hiding for 12 years. Jed Lucan isn't a hero. That whole story is a lie. Jed caused the accident. And then he abandoned 7 of his men. He let them drown to save himself. There were pictures of me and Gabe down there in the dirt. Because one of those miners was my father. Typhon wanted to keep this covered up in case it jeopardized the vote.
They're afraid?
Everyone at that company is scared to death. All they do is protect themselves. So they decided to bury the evidence. And nothing was going to stop that blast. Not even the fact that there were 4 people up in the mountains. That's how Gabe was killed. Jed knew all along. He covered up the truth about the past, about Gabe. And when I found out, as you can see, he tried to kill me too.
Who will they believe, us or them?
Why aren't any of you saying anything?
We don't want to embarrass you, Alex.
Not embarrassed?
Try me.
These accusations are... well, they're insane. And trying to go into the mine was obviously a very dangerous, very illegal thing to do. But we all sympathize with your situation.
Don't touch me.
You've been through so much. Your brother was your only family, wasn't he? I can only imagine how much you want an explanation for his loss. Something to give you comfort and make your life seem less unfair.
I know you have a conscience. You suppress the evidence. Let's do a little bit tear. I don't think a tearjerker will pull any strings. You suppress the evidence, but I do not have those evidence, so that will be problematic. I don't have them anymore. No, I do. Pike, the police officer, he knows.
You know there's proof of the cover-up. You had Pike arrest me to suppress the evidence.
Officer Pike arrested you for stealing items from my purse. Perhaps you were looking for evidence?
And I found it. Which is why you and Jed tried to threaten me into silence.
Dad? Do you have any idea what Alex is talking about?
What a clue. No. I don't. I've tried to be there for Alex since Gabe died. I thought, I don't know, I hoped I could be something of a father figure to her.
And then you betrayed me. You son of a bitch.
All I can guess is, sometimes when we're hurting, the people we lash out at are the ones who are trying to help.
You're a monster.
You tried to kill me. How can you stand there and say these things?
Alex.
You're a monster. Please. I know this is hard to accept. You all trust him. I did too, but I'm telling the truth.
I believe you. Of course I do.
What about Ryan? By the way, this Steph, by the way, this is Steph from the first game, the one that we played D&D with.
I would like to speak. This young lady came to Haven as a stranger, but over the last few weeks, she's become one of us. Now, her story certainly seems unlikely, if not impossible. But she deserves at least an investigation of her claims.
Thank you, Ducky.
We ought to take her seriously.
I wonder if we did anything different in the game, that the decisions and outcomes here will be different.
I agree with Ducky.
Oh, really?
I've always found Alex to be a very trustworthy person.
Because we never told Riley about her
She
illness?
wouldn't make these accusations lightly. Something must have happened.
Yeah, I know.
Miss Lath, there's no actual
It's because like if I go into the settings here, I'll show you, because I'm literally playing in. Oh, I'm literally playing in 4K, but I have no way to change that unless I'm playing in. I could do full screen, see how that works. Oh, they changed it. This was not here before. I could do full screen. If I did full screen, the screen resolution was. I can only go in. Don't do full screen. I'll do window then. Or no, Windows, but wordless. That's what I'm playing right now. But the reason is because it's literally upscaling the resolution when I'm playing. And that's why you see that popping of texture coming up. But until right now, I was not able to actually change that. I think that's because they had an update to the game. It was like you had two versions. You had windowed, or you had full screen. In full screen, you can only have in 4K if you have a 4K monitor, or you have to do windowed, and the window will literally be a teeny tiny screen, not like full screen with borderless that you had right now. So that's different.
Evidence of anything?
Maybe not, but that's what I think.
Charlotte would probably say no
Charlotte.
because she's not herself anymore.
No. Leave me alone. I don't want any more of this.
If we
They
would have
killed
not taken
Gabe.
her anger and we would have made up,
What are you
maybe.
trying to do? Take down Typhon? I won't bring him back.
That's 2 out of 3.
All I know is everything falls to shit when you're involved.
2 out of
There's
3.
something wrong with you, Alex. And now there's something wrong with me.
Will Pike be the same?
I can't help you. I'm sorry.
I knew I should have taken away her anger.
Don't worry, Alex. I got this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I have a USB stick full of recordings.
Yes, we went through this yesterday. Your superiors closed the case. None of us have time for conspiracies.
Then it's Ryan.
Yeah. You're trying to weasel your way out of things again, huh? I know your game. I know
Don't
how you...
test me, Jason.
You know what? I'm not scared of you anymore. And not of you, not Typhon.
All right, that's enough.
Deputy Pike, do you have some kind of personal issue with me?
Like hell I do.
Jason. Well, given that your judgment in this
Oh, look at
matter
his
is
face. He angry.
emotionally compromised, you should probably remove yourself from...
Cut the crap. If you think you could shut me up...
Ryan seems distraught. I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry.
This is a load
Are you?
of bullshit.
I don't believe this. Ridiculous.
We're all getting ahead of ourselves. And
Why are you doing this?
I'm not your lapdog anymore.
Yeah, he's not believing me.
My dad is not a murderer. Were you afraid we couldn't get Typhon? Is that why you need someone else to blame? I thought we were in this together. For Gabe.
Ryan.
No. I'm not gonna let you do that to me anymore.
Ryan, what the hell? I know he's your dad, but look at her. Why would she lie about this?
It's going too far.
Alex almost died.
It's not true.
Fuck you, Ryan. After everything? Seriously, fuck you. Stop.
Wow, what? What? Did we just master our feelings?
I know why you tried to kill me. It's not what you tell yourself. That you thought it was best for Haven. This was never about Haven at all, was it?
What about you? All about you.
This was about you.
Yeah. Selfish prick.
I know it's easier. Not having to think about the men you buried.
Angry?
You want to look away and pretend the people you hurt aren't people. But I won't let you. My father worked for you. His name was John.
As a victim, he was a screw-up, he was a fighter. As a victim...
The world never gave a shit about him. He was always struggling just to get by. He still hoped one day things would be better. But you killed him. And then Gabe, my big brother.
Was building a family.
He was building a family here.
Charlotte and Ethan.
Doing it his own way. Figuring it out as he went along. He was so nervous about it. And so excited. And he brought me here to be part of that family. But he died.
Sad?
Because of you. And then there's me. For so many years, I just wanted to survive. To get through. Haven changed me. I started to think about the future.
I want to help people.
I want to help people. Because it's something I'm good at. Knowing I'm good at something feels fucking great. And you tried to murder me. You would have ended my life just so you wouldn't have to face the truth.
What are you doing to them, I wonder? Why is this turning
Forgotten
blue?
it, haven't you? You've plastered over it with another story.
That you're a good man. He never wanted to claim himself as a hero. That you're a good man.
You tell
He's
yourself
scared.
you're a good man. You take care of so many people. You gave me a roof and a job. You checked on me when I was grieving. Such a good, generous man.
I felt about him too.
But that's the lie. If you scrape it away, what do we see?
You're selfish.
11 years ago, you led a group of men to their deaths.
Anger.
And you were too selfish to say those words out loud. There was so much to lose. The love of your wife.
Can't even see her straight in the face anymore.
Of your son.
His eyes are going everywhere, thinking about everything.
The comfort and ease you had walking around the world. All of that mattered more to you than those men's lives.
We're just going to pause it here just for a little bit of clarity. So, in human biology, there's like different places your eyes go to when you're thinking of certain things. So you have, like if you're trying to recall something or ponder something, like if you're thinking like, oh, there's a memory, you tend to look up to, I think, up to the left. If you're trying to make up something or like more of like make an illusion of something, you tend to look up to the right. I think it's either one of those. Then you have thinking down if you're like worried and looking to the other side, if you're like more contemplating or something like that, internal voice, internal monologuing or something. So if you look at his face and his eyes goes everywhere, I think he's just trying to remember, but trying to differentiate between what is real, what is not real in his mind. So that's just the small observation I'm thinking when I'm seeing this. Okay, I'm not gonna take more of the time. I'm gonna jump back. Also, I should never have touched Alice's anger. It would have saved me, I think.
I can feel you trying to pull away. Don't. The truth hurts. Sometimes it's so awful you think you're gonna break. But when you come out the other side, and you're whole and free and still alive, then you'll finally know how strong you really are. I see the truth about you.
Like the colors in their pupil are changing.
You hate yourself.
Oh no. He's angry with himself.
You hate what you did in the past. You hate what you've done to keep it secret. And the more you deny that hatred, the worse it grows. I know who you are. I've seen the worst parts of you.
Also the best parts of you. But I forgive you. You're my man, you're my Jed. Oh, oh no! Oh no! Oh, don't cry. What did we do to this man? Holy. Wow. Oh, we're still here?
And the news is still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs.
Scandal.
A council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations. Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago. A recent cover-up, which involved a clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections, caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment. We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon CEO, the market impact, and what it all means for your drive time commute coming right.
You go, Shushu. Turn that shit off. You see, that's probably where the gun grazed us.
Yeah, the silence is worse. I need to get some air.
Now, is Charlotte forgiving me? Is Ryan forgiving me?
My strength and willpower, I'm now ready to move from the bed to the rooftop.
It's all cloudy outside. Bomber jacket? I'm gonna read all of this. Oh, you see? Actually, if you look at my phone is beat up right now. That's new. What a wonderful spring festival. Thanks for everyone who made it to the beautiful celebration. Now spill the beans. Who got a rose? I know some who might have gotten one. Josh. I think I know my... I think I might know someone who got one as well. Hydrate. I'll do a hydrate. I'm thirsty. First. Let's stretch. After the tenseness we just went through. We all deserve a stretch and some hydration. Ugh. Hector sighs because he didn't get any. Hang in there, bud. Can we brag for someone else? I don't see why not, as long as someone has given their permission. Hey, Steph, do I have permission to brag about the rose you got last night from your crush? Okay, so that's a very mean but sure way to do it. Well, come on, man.
I bet Steph wishes she could reword that.
Rory Praha.
It's pretty funny.
Hello, as many of you know, I'm a freelancer for the Rocky Mountain Gazette. I'm writing an article. Why is Praha? Rory Praha? Why do? I don't know. I'm writing an article about this evening. Incredible performance at Spring Festival, but I can't track down the band's name. Anybody know? Hey man, so we aren't like a band as much as we just don't really have a name yet. Hey, no worries. Can I get your names for the article? I'm Stretch Grindrich, and the brain of the operation, the muscle is Alex. Well, she's gonna die when she sees this.
I'm so sorry I worried you all.
Hey, anybody seen Alex today? We agreed to meet up last night, but she ghosted. Super not like her, kind of freaking out. Oh no, have you contacted Jason? Called his cell, no response. I'll try 911 next. That's troubling, haven't seen her. Keep me posted, will you? Look at Jed going like that, man. The Black Lantern will not be open for lunch today on account of the town council vote. We'll see you for happy hour. Yes on jobs, yes on prosperity, yes for an expansion. You do realize that expanding mining operation outside of Haven is temporary fix, right? It's not like even considering the environmental impact. Do you have any proof? What do you want? A bibliography? I don't keep a citation at the ready for an off chance to encounter someone who's willing to accept the truth. Ashley is probably the girl I wanted to be to ride in this bird watching competition. That's what I thought. Hello, neighbor. Thanks for making last night's Spring Festival such a resounding success. Now, come another annual tradition, cleaning up after ourselves. I'll need a few volunteers to help me spruce up the park and in the wake of last night's festival. Work begins as soon as the council meeting concludes. Drop your names. Sure, why not? I'm down. We're pretty hungover, but Jesse and I might recover by afternoon. Tentative, yes? Tentative? Take care of take care of you first. Are you feeling up for it? We'd love to have you both. Gotta open the bar. Sorry, darling. Psh.
It never ends.
A statement regarding the ongoing investigation in Haven Springs. We appreciate the community's concern. Detail we are still emerging, and we are operating with the state police. We currently have exactly as much information as you do. Addendum: police state that we have tapped Deputy Jason Pike to provide assistance in this case, and a search management of this account has been handed over to another deputy. While we acknowledge that Deputy Pike has come to occupy a special role in Haven Springs community, we urge you to direct all inquiries through official channels. I just don't understand how all of this could happen under our noses. What's going on over there? This is not an acceptable statement. Nothing but respect for our boys in blue. Singular boy in beige. Who danced to Typhon's tune. Ooh, that's Josh. Oh, Jason Pike? There's no way the cops didn't know. There's something they're not telling us. Follow the money. Drop your tinfoil. Drop your tinfoil, Loon.
The phrase "recent events" is doing some work in this post.
Due in recent event, the Black Lantern will remain closed to regular business until further notice. The poster has disabled replies. That's when everyone knows, right?
I've got some continued support for you.
We at Typhon Mining would like to express your gratitude towards Haven Springs for your continued support. We have issued a statement which is available for you to read on our website. Of course, blocked information.
Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait.
Hello, friends. I've decided to open back up to commissions. I think we're all looking for ways to stay busy right now, and making art has been a way for always been my favorite method. So please get in touch if you want portraits. I try to keep my rates reasonable, and I offer a discount for first-time commissions. Awesome news. Should we call the shop? And that should we call the shop? That works fine. Jesse. Hey Haven, the record trader is currently accepting application. Priority to be shown to application whose previously retail broadcasters experience. Fill in an application on our website. Be conducting interviews next week. Dope. Okay. So I'm def applying if you're hiring 6-year-old lol. But I'm there's like a sudden opening. Who left? Nobody just yet. But to be honest, I'm kind of eyeing the exits, looking for new adventures. Ah, Jays, I'll miss you. Have you had SMSs? Look at all of this. I'll be down soon. Jessica? Hello, Alex. This is Jesse Martinez with the Rocky Mountain Gazette. I'm sorry to contact you out of the blue, but I know you've been through a lot. We're working on a story about the Typhon controversy, and I'd love to speak with you, either on or off record, about your experiences. I'm not really comfortable talking about this right now. Your comfort would be my priority. Please contact me at this number if you change your mind. Thank you for your time and stay safe. Thank you. Um... I'm just finding out where the hell we were with her. This LARP, this is yeah, she... Oddly enough, she didn't actually try to contact me at all, it seemed like. Maybe she tried to call? Of course, call me if you need anything. I know, thank you for having me back. How could I not after everything? Stephen Ryan might be messaging there. Ryan, my dad was a hero, that's what everyone said for years, and it took so many lies to hold that up. Disgusting, terrible lies. Typhon lied, Dad lied, but worst of all, I lied to myself. Even when the truth was right in front of my eyes, I believed him over you. I'm so sorry. And I hope one day you'll forgive me. I should have responded to that, say I do forgive you. Thank you for the help, Chen. I just remember I never told you anything. I risked my more than just my job. Blah blah blah. Get some sleep. Easy said and done. Hey Chen, I didn't think you'd actually take down Typhon. You're braver than I ever imagined. Now you owe me a new job. I'm glad you're okay, really. Hey, thanks, Mac. Mac wasn't such a bad person in the end. Dear Alex, you've been through an awful lot the past few weeks, but your resilience and courage continues to astound me, and I have no doubt that you will weather this affront against your person with the same grace as you demonstrated to me during your lovely dance in the Springfield Festival, a moment I will not soon forget. So please remember that we are here for you. Sincerely, Reginald McAllister III, Ducky. I know, and I appreciate you sticking up for me, Ducky. I think if we would have not found Ducky and danced with him that night, he would have not taken our stands in the council. I also think because we never told Riley about Eleanor found us trustworthy because we did not remove her respect. Charlotte, if we would have not taken her anger, I think we would have gotten her too. And we got Pike because we removed his fear over the hold that Typhon had over him. And then we would have gotten everyone, except from Ryan. Which I think we might have gotten if we started flirting with him instead of instead of Steph, maybe? Or if you did something different. This is Charlotte. You needed me, the one woman who should have believed you above everyone else, and I failed. Charlotte, it's okay. You take care of yourself and Ethan. Charlotte? Charlotte didn't respond. 2 messages from Ethan. Oh, a picture from him and his dad. Dad knows what's up. That's awesome, Ethan. You guys look great. Thanks. Oh my god, I heard what happened. You weren't gonna mention being a superhero when you texted yesterday. I'm so glad you're safe. Oh, thanks, buddy. Me too. We fell down a mine shaft. Arthur. Alex? Arthur Jones in the New York Telegram. I want your story in an ongoing Typhon coverage. When is a good time to speak over the phone? Sorry, I'm not doing any media right now. Getting a lot of requests. When did you learn that your father lived in Haven Springs and worked with Jed Lucan? How did you feel that to learn that Jed Lucan was responsible for the mining accident that killed your father? Why do you think Jed Lucan confessed to his crimes? This call has been blocked and no longer receive messages from his number. New York Telegram. Jesus Christ, like, I do not want to respond to you. Here's all the questions. Ugh. Right, let's see here. Alex, please pick up. Just let us know if you're okay as soon as you can. I'm pretty sure you just lost your phone, but Ryan's freaking out. Okay, we're both freaking out. We just want to make sure that you're safe. Call us, Alex. Pike's Fair. Jed Alex? What? I got good at describing other people's emotion in this book, even new emotions, complicated ones. This is the last one. Complicated ones I could push through the mystery, find the words, but I don't know if I can do that here. I know that something in me resonated with something in Jed, each hooking into the other, drawing us together. I saw it in him, and I saw it was like walking into a house you used to live in. Hi! You're coming through like the ending, you missed the good part. Used to live in, sing... Thank you so very much, Brandon, for the raid. You missed the good part. We took down the corporation, and we had some very deep like confrontations and revelation in this game. How was your game, by the way? Did you win in the end? Did you die? Thank you for playing Black Ops Zombies or something like that. Blazing self-hatred so bright that you can let yourself look at it. The sure knowledge that you spread root to everything you touch, or rots to every time you touch. The rigid feeling of the role, the routine, the lines to memorize and regurgitate to keep yourself from succumbing to the pull and looking at the truth. Maybe that's why I forgave him for all of this. The heat and force of his loathing required me to face my own, like two magnets of the same polarization, pressing each other backward. The bullet, the fall, the hospital, the house, the orphanage. It was weird that I felt so grateful to them. Grateful to Jed for giving them to me. For however accidentally pushing me to look at my own self-hatred and come out of the other side. Fill your hands with grains of sand. In the rocks you might see the clock. True, though I could hunt, I could be brave. Nothing can save you. Nothing to save. Of times that pass, the good, the bad, your life is a life you wish you had. Yeah, you survived. That's good to know. That's good to hear. I started my streams. I couldn't watch the whole thing. But I'm glad you went through. Yeah, we just had the weirdest ending. I don't really want to spoil it for everyone that just came in. But you should play this game. It's amazing.
Must be rare that a local paper gets to break out the really
I say
big
when
headline.
I just like open up the biggest spoiler. 8 deaths covered up by Typhon mining. Haven Springs revelation. It's just bomber jackets.
You ever swing a pick before, Mr.
Chen, John, and no. But I'm a hard worker, and I learn fast, and I don't mind long hours.
You don't have somebody waiting on you at home?
Not anymore.
No, sir.
This is our
Well,
dad.
John, guess you're a hell diver now.
This is a dad's jacket that we found out. That this is like our brother's apartment. He passed away because of a mining accident that Typhon Mining was covering up. We tried to find the root of it, and we realized that the bar owner that owns the building that we literally have a house in, that gave us this place for free to stay in, one time hired our dad to go into a mining expedition that cost our dad his life. Jesus,
Feels
what
like
an
I've been through
ending.
so much with Eleanor.
What's this?
I'm glad he held on to it for whatever it's worth.
Alex, they told me to destroy the jacket after the accident. I couldn't do it. Perhaps some part of me knew that I would one day need it to pass it along. When Gabe first stepped into my bar looking for his father, I swore I would one day return this jacket to him. Then I swore I would return it to both of you. I think you know by now that what my words are worth. I did nothing not deserve your forgiveness, but it moved me more than I knew it was possible. I hope this gift will provide you some small comfort to you in the days ahead, Jed. Yeah, this is the same Jed that caused our dad. And he literally, like, last episode, you see, like, the wounds we have on our face? He shot us in the face. So we fell down a ventilation shaft in the mines. We crawled ourselves out, finding the truth about our father inside the mine, and he still denied everything until the very end, until he broke down crying. Poor guy. The worst thing is I liked Jed. I loved him. And this happened.
Understand exactly what happened to me down there, but I'll always be grateful.
Like, I even said it at the start of the video, like, it really hurt inside when, like, she was just standing over the mine shaft, like, Jed, why are you sad? Sorry, kid. Ugh! My heart! I wasn't ready for it.
I know now that my inaction in the face of injustice was itself a terrible wrong. And I know that I will never be able to undo the tremendous pain and loss I caused. I do not ask for forgiveness. The only person who could give that to me is gone. Thank you.
Talking about Gabe?
There are no victories at the end of this. Just more painful truth.
Diane was a high-up manager at this regional area of Typhon Mining, and she had all the evidence that covered up the story, and she kept it to save herself in case she needed it. And she used that as a way to incriminate us for getting that information, that stolen evidence, keeping a hard, like, iron fist on top of the police that knew
I felt
everything.
very close to Ducky after our dance.
Aw.
I guess he felt the same way.
Okay, Ducky's our new dad now. Screw
Was
Jed.
Charlotte's response all my fault? Or would she have turned on me no matter what?
Now, I think we would have made up, like, we talked to her on the dock the day after, right? The day after we took her anger away, and she felt very empty, and since then, I think that is our fault for doing that.
This air was powered by adrenaline that whole morning. Now I'm mostly powered by extra strength Advil. These.
Yeah.
Maybe Salem would be cool.
Wish we were here.
I'm already an expert in witch trials.
Suppose, yeah. Are we staying here, or are we moving with we had the offer to go with Steph to her band tour. Can we? Let's lie down a little bit. Let's. I'm gonna have some hydration. My mouth is drying up. Speaking too much. That fish is still alive. How is that even? You haven't fed it once, and it's still alive. Yeah, that pendant on the floor there.
Last 2 days, trying to think things through.
A pendant on the table there.
It's actually the opposite.
It's
Is the only time I get to not think about Jed, or Gabe, or Haven, and wanting to move on from the pain, but not knowing how. Most of all, what I don't think about is me, because I've never been good at that. And suddenly, it's the only question that's left. So, I just keep playing.
Yeah, the pocket, the locker there that you see on the nightstand, that's our dad, something that we threw at him as he was just walking out of our life after our mom passed away from cancer and he couldn't deal with it anymore and left us kids to the orphanage, becoming like abandoned, which cost our life. Well, the reason why we're in this town to start with is because our brother, after he went out of juvie, came looking for our dad and never found him, but Jed gave him a place to stay, and he even started a family here, like a really pre-started family with Charlotte and Ethan, and then he got like taken away from us.
Maybe Dad deserved everything he got, but I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments.
That's so sad. We are going to the roof. Yeah. Yeah, there's a thing behind this that I was never able to like. The business card?
The LARP was 2 days ago. That doesn't seem possible.
A lawyer's business card. You want a piece of the bread or
Maybe
something?
I do deserve some $ justice, but I'd much rather be able to move on with my life.
Mankiewicz, and Garf. David Mankiewicz, Esquire, Colorado, #1 plaintiff's attorney. Alex called me. You deserve justice with $ instead of the S. That is not the way you should go for someone that went through all of this hardship.
I want to go outside without seeing anyone.
I get that.
That's why God created rooftops.
Let's go to the rooftop. Someone knocking on the door. Come in.
Hey, Steph.
Hey,
Alex,
Steph.
wait. Before you say anything, I have to get this out.
Okay.
What you did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes. I want to be with you.
Aww.
I don't give a shit about playing music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you.
Oh my
and
God.
If you'd rather stay here instead, then...
Oh.
Fuck it. I want to stay here too.
Your ticket. That was amazing.
I've never had anyone barge in to tell me that they wanted to be with me before.
Yeah? How'd it feel?
Guilty? A little bit happy.
You've, given me a lot to think about.
Well, good. That was the idea. You know where to find me. Good luck, Chen.
Thanks, Steph.
Aw. That could have gone better. I don't know if she felt like we gave back the feelings or not there. We just like give like, okay, that happened. there. Now chew. She left without feeling like, did I do the right thing here? Did you actually like say that was okay of me? Oh no, not this image. The first episode we sat in that chair with Jed and we told him about
Alright.
our powers.
Just tell me.
What?
My future.
Gabe, sorry, not Jed.
What to do?
Was he the dead though?
The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road. The excitement of the unknown. Of course, that was before all the shit went down. Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
I'm fabric of your imagination. How should I know shit?
Actually, I do know what you should do. You should stay in Haven.
Really?
You really think so?
Of course. You finally have a home, a job, people who actually like you.
If Charlotte will ever talk
Why
to me
would you give
again,
that up?
and if Ryan would ever talk to me
That's
again.
true.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
What do you mean?
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Oh, fuck off. Stop
Don't mess
it,
with my
Gabe.
brain like that.
I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
Did you start crying?
I know.
But here's something.
Here's what?
It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. And neither is Steph.
Yes?
Life goes on.
The end? Awkward dancing,
You get
awkward
a
silent
job working
dancing.
with Steph at the record store.
Awkward dancing, awkward dancing. Copyright free awkward
All
dancing.
those years of being a music snob finally pay off.
Really see Steph in a new light after knowing that she's the Steph from the first game.
And little by little, time does its thing.
Goes by. Very, very emotional moment, I guess. Coming to terms that the game is almost over.
The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a home.
Yeah, I know. Back in Norway, that would be like, that could happen within 4 hours sometimes.
Thoughts of Jed, of Typhon, even of me, begin to fade into the background.
Fine Light or Lambert. Is that, are we taking over the bar, or? No, Ryan's most likely taking over the bar, even though he's a park ranger, I guess. That's Riley coming home for Christmas with Mac. Moving all memorabilia of Jed owning it. Who took over it? I wonder. Like, we work in the music shop now. Eleanor. You come to terms with your illness yet? Or are we playing D&D? Playing D&D with Ethan. By the way, that pendant she has reminds me of Skyrim. Oh yeah, next month I think it's like the 10th year's anniversary of Skyrim, isn't it? You want to play too? I never had like this huge thing with D&D personally. Like, I tried it a few times and never found like the super fun in it.
The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans.
Very.
Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been.
What
Performing
about
for more people
Ryan?
in more cities, sharing your music with the world.
I guess if we were to
Or
get
maybe
with
you never think
Ryan,
about that much at all.
if we get with Ryan, we would probably be Ryan's would probably have the bar, right?
You don't know exactly when it happens, but one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you.
That's so sweet. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's
And the most
true.
extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels. You don't question it, you don't doubt it, or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
Happy
Thank
ending.
you.
Don't mention it.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course, you already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay. You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
Go where? Anywhere.
Where am I supposed to go? I don't have any other home.
That is true. But you didn't have any home before coming here. And look what happened. The truth is, there's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure. So, what do you think?
The Outer Haven. Shit. You see, stay in Haven. We know what our life will entail, or we can seek adventure. Continue our music together with Steph. And we can always move back here, right? But as I said, like... Also, what's up with him being like Uncle Iroh right now? What you see and what you do is only future. Only you can change the future. There. I'm going to take the risk and seek an adventure. I don't want to deprive Steph of what she wants to do.
I know what I want.
She wants me with, so I'm gonna go with Steph and we're gonna go touring, do some music. And once all that touring is done, we're coming back to Haven. So life goes on even without me here. What's with Ryan? He seems sad and angry. Is it because we left him? Steph's coming with, right? Yes, she is. Down with me and share a cup of jasmine tea. This is just flavored water. Ryan, please come with us. Probably not the best idea to just leave Ryan alone right now, right? We need time to actually make up. He's lost both his friends now. All three of his friends. He lost Gabe. Now he's losing Steph and me. And he lost his dad. Oh, we got a message. A young Fassbender, flavored water. One water can be whatever you your mind wants it to be. Be like water, my friend. Be fluid like water. How could I not after everything? Hard. Fuck him up, babe. This is the last time we could have read through everything. I think we actually went through everything anyway. Then you have the memories. Are we playing alone or are we playing with... Oh yeah, we're going everywhere. Wall of Langis?
Hello, everyone. I'm Alex Chen.
That was Life is Strange, True Colors. Maybe not the ending I was expecting. Maybe the ending, if we would say, have been better for me. A lot of the things that happened very quickly and very sporadically. But never have I been more shocked for some of the decisions. And never have I been, lately at least, been as grasped into betrayal of a character the way I've seen with Jed. And that's talking. I do trust characters way too often, even though it doesn't seem like it. But man, this is a good ending for the third game. It just came out. If you haven't yet, you should pick it up and play through the own versions. I played without music because copyright and DMCA, but this game makes wonders with having you play with on your own. Do some decisions, improve on my mistakes, and hear all the wonderful music that all these artists have given into it. I will miss them. I will miss all the characters. I do also feel so angry at myself for I didn't realize it was Steph from the first game. I had a sneaking suspicion the first time we met, like, I know you. But I totally forgot that might have been her. Anyway, let's see if we can... go through this whole thing. This is like the pictures of Ducky when he was drunk. A rooftop. This game's also turning so pretty over every time iteration of this game. They keep like the same similar like style, but you can definitely see that they're getting better at what they do and make it like more pretty. There is one other Don't Nod game that I could play, which is not Life is Strange, but it has the same vibe, called Tell Me Why, which is based on two twins that meets up in this winter cabin area somewhere. There's also a side story, I could get, which is a backstory of Steph. It's a small mini game, the same thing we did with, not the same size, but similar to Before the Storm, which you had about Chloe in the first game. And then you had a second game where I could play the thing about the superhero kid, the comic book kid, and then this one is about Steph and probably what happened. I watched the trailer for it. Is everything that happened between her moving from Arcadia and settling into the town and getting to know Gabe and her story and all of this, which I kind of want. Nani? Thank you, Diva. That actually stopped me. But yeah, it does. Did get me to want to play it, but I don't think I will. I think I will let you guys play it if you guys want to. Let's speed this up and see if there's anything after this. I do hope Charlotte went okay. Charlotte didn't respond back. We didn't respond back to Ryan. Jesus Christ, Gabe! It's very nice. Square Enix Entertainment Project Theme. This is the studio head from Square Enix. But yeah, what kind of game do you guys want to see me play next? Do we have had enough of like these hard story scenario games, or should we take a little bit of time and play something a little bit more simpler, like upbeat, happier? I am planning on playing more types of games like this. I do want to get into the Yakuza games again, and also get back into maybe some new episodic games. I kind of like this, having one new episode per stream, but I do know that a lot of times when people watch these, I will play the first episode and then the next, and you have so many people that can't make that stream, for example, and they come in for the second stream and they're already in the middle of a story that they didn't get the beginning of. So yeah, maybe play something that's not as like you need to be there for the whole series. I love these poster cards. They're so pretty. Also, as I mentioned before, I really like how like stuff looks like in this game. I would really love to, if Square Enix have or don't not have this like merchandise place where they sell all the art stuff they do, like a hot dog man T-shirt or all the small like stickers they do. I would love it. The only third bedroom with the second streaming station, just to get more things, just a few more things to get. Oh yeah, that could be cool actually. Like once in a while you would switch up where you stream. I could get behind that. How long is this thing? Drop pics in Discord. Ooh, everyone join Discord and have a look at all these pictures or something. I'll have a look at it in a second, Diva. I'm just getting through the all of this out of mine. And then when that's done, we have the all the percentage of stuff we did. The mines, the abandoned mines. Charlotte and Dave out on a canoe evening. I do really wonder what would happen with Charlotte if we never take. That's the only thing I regret with my decisions in this game is taking away Steph's anger. I was very hesitant to do that to Pike as well, but I think that turned out for the best. He would have been scared to face them if I wouldn't. That's pretty. I do wonder why we like in every game we have like the second game we had like some characters in there that was from the first game, and here you had the same thing, but I couldn't see anything about like any interactions with like the second game anywhere. I was expecting there was something to do with music. We would have Cassidy pop in at some point, right? Anyway, hit the road and play her music. Minority. Wow, I was actually considering that. Like, would people stay in Haven Springs for that long? Alex forgave Jed for his actions. See? So many people are on my side. Jed is a lovable guy, and I'm so happy that we were able to forgive him, even though he himself did not think he's worth forgiving. Alex claims she learned the meaning of home. Alex learned she's not to fear her emotions. Alex claims she didn't learn anything in Haven. That is untrue. We definitely learned the meaning of home. Everyone on the council supported Alex. 13%. None of the council members? Really? So, let's see here. Pike, if we didn't remove his fear. Evelyn, if we removed... if we told Riley about her her illness. Charlotte, if for example, if we took her emotions. Ducky, if we never danced with him. So I guess that majority of had some of them at least. Alex wanted to play her music in the future. Wanted to help people in the future. That's what she said. She wanted to help people. She wasn't super into like sharing her music, even though she liked her music. Alex took a moment to reflect in the apartment. 50-50. Click on everything, I say. Alex didn't see Ryan after the vote. Ryan stood by Alex during her vote. What would I need to do that? Alex forgave Ryan for not believing her. Alex wasn't ready to forgive Ryan. Alex didn't see. What did I do wrong with Ryan? I think because I kind of led him on a little bit, or that I did not end up in a relationship with him, maybe? Charlotte turned her back on Alex. Charlotte believed Alex, but couldn't help. The way she couldn't help if she signed her affidavit, right? Side of it, Alex turned Evelyn. Side of it, Alex offered to get Alex help, as if she wasn't like if we would have told Riley, I guess. Stood with Alex. Told her to give it up because a lot of people did actually end up taking his fear. Ducky sided with Alex during the vote, remained loyal to Jed. I guess, yeah. Ryan believed Alex during the vote and believed Jed during the vote. I still don't know what we could have done differently there. I have to look into that. Ryan and Alex started dating in Haven Springs. Alex leaves Haven with Alex. Ryan and Alex don't get together. They didn't get together, no. Steph and Alex leave Haven together. Yes. Maybe 50-50% on that one. So yeah, that was our game. This is the game we had for now. We'll be back again on Wednesday, where we might be finding a new game. I don't know what to play yet. Please give me options to play. If else, we will maybe we should play some more Pogo Stuck. That was actually quite fun. Anyway, let's see who's online right now. Could you send you guys over to someone? Yeah, let's send you guys over to Malice. He was playing Valham last. I was checking in on him. So, why not give? Steam says there's asking their. Steam says they're asking their warehouse for controller. I'm very happy for that. I really want to get my controllers as well. But we just have to wait. Anyway, that's it for me today. I'll catch you guys later. And you guys have a wonderful day. Remember to hide tamales from me. Bye. Don't touch me! Blood for the God! Oh shit! Ah shit! Shit! No! No! Please no!
Yeah, who else is there?
Blood for the blood god! High five! Another one? Aw.
Yeah, people I way to try hard. Yeah. We are playing it just for the fun.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
That was a good one.
That's my first one. You broke my virginity.
Oh no. This game have the unfortunate Counter-Strike syndrome, you know? A lot of people raging and...
Somebody got shot in the air.
No, he hit me. He hit my dick on the way over.
Oh, you had a
It's a knife.
You
call that a knife? This is a knife.
This is a knife.
Fuck. Dun 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 dun.
Oh.
Look at chicken. Look at the chicken. It's a chicken. It's a chicken.
Chicken is amazing. It's kinda moonwalking though. Like look at the walk. You know, like also floating a little. You know.
This is the best chicken ever.
I cannot live anymore.
While you were reloading, Yumi, I was shooting.
Oh, dang!
お前は死んでいる。
何